Bro, you need to look at the league table before you make any remarks, man.
Yeah, don't worry about that. We're only 5 games in. Don't get too happy. You know, you always make a lot of noise before Christmas. After Christmas, we don't hear from you again.
I said he's got a routine every season, you know.
But every season is the same, isn't it?
Your poor form, it's been since last season. You've brought it into this season. Like, ain't nothing going to change. Your manager ain't lost in talk. So
I don't agree. I don't agree, though. But we'll get into it, though. We'll get into it.
Oh,
we'll get into it.
We're back. Don't gas the badge here again. Please remember, like, subscribe, comment, and we'll try and read out all your comments as well. Got JD with me as usual today. What's good, bro?
Yeah, man. All good, brother. All good, man. How's it going, man?
Yeah, man. Always good, man. Always good. And a familiar face from the Don't Gas podcast. We've got Bizzle with us today. What are you saying, bro?
Bizzle,
how's it going? Everybody good,
yeah?
Say again. Say again.
I'm good.
You come out there, JD. What do you say?
Oh, no, I said, man, Bizzle, man, aka Blackberry, man. Blacker ranks, nigga. Shit.
Don't mind that, man. Don't mind that. You see, he cut out just like his hairline cut out, man. Don't watch that. Take that hat off, innit?
Oh, man, I'm good, man.
Yeah, man.
Anyway, we thought we'd do a bit of an episode today because you know what? Yeah, season's underway and everything. And we need to be able to post something that we can bring back at the end of the season. So we need to be looking at this, these top 5 predictions, relegation predictions, etc. And once they're in, they're in. They're solidified. Pause. And we're going to bring them back at the end of the season. And we're going to see how accurate some of these predictions are or are not. And I've seen some outrageous things in there already. So this is going to be real interesting. So yeah, we are going to get into early predictions. We're a little bit later on. We'll have a look at our fantasy league and see how we're doing in that as well. So yeah, bit of fun today. Should be a decent show. So we'll go straight into the Premier League predictions. And I'm going to bring up yours first, JD. I'm going to bring up your predictions quickly. We'll have a look at what you've gone for. So this is how you predicted things going. So champions Liverpool. You got a top 5 that may include Arsenal, Man City, then Tottenham, then Chelsea in that order. You got Newcastle for Europa League and Palace for the Conference League. That's Conference League and Europa League positions, by the way, not the actual tournament. Relegation, Wolves, West Ham, Burnley. You've gone for a top goal scorer of Haaland, Player of the Year, Gravenberch, and best signing, Xavi Simons. So let's break some of this down. So Liverpool champions, give us your reasonings you've gone for Liverpool.
Well, I mean, they won the league last season at Canton. It was kind of more of a procession than a title race. The strength of their team. Granted, a lot of their players are going to have to bed in, but I mean, the way they've started the season, not even playing well on maximum points, like they're going to click in together at some point, and I only see them getting better. So, yeah, really, I've got to go with Liverpool. Not only that, I mean, January. I mean, the defense kind of does look a little bit light, but they can rectify that in January. So, I don't really see anybody else really competing. Arsenal have got a good squad. You know, if I'm going to be fair, balanced, and unbiased, but I just don't think your manager helps you. So, I've got to go with Liverpool.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more with that last comment there. But we'll get to that when we look at my predictions because I've got a bone to pick. Pause. France, you saw his top 5 there. I'll bring it up again for you. Arsenal, City, Tottenham, Chelsea. Talk to me, Bizzle, man. Tell me what's your thoughts on that?
I don't see Tottenham breaking into the top 5. I mean, they started well, but I don't think that they're gonna them breaking into top five. I think they're going to do their usual. I mean, he's all happy with the manager now. He was happy with Ange. He done the research for Ange, you know what I mean? And he used to gas me up for having Ten Hag, and you know we should have gone for Big Ange, you know, and that went so very quickly. I think the same thing's going to happen. Thomas Frank is a good manager, but I mean, has he ever took a team that far? He's not done it, and I mean, to say he's going to do it the first time was first. I can't really see it. I don't think they're going to make the top five.
I hear Kellini comment coming to mind there. It's the history of the Tottenham. Big up Cairo, by the way. Cairo from Don't Trip podcast, man, because he said that last week. So I'm kind of biting off of what he said. But I don't know. The top five, I mean, I don't know if I would disagree too much with that. I can understand why he's gone for it. We're looking at relegation now. Wolves, West Ham, Burnley. So why are you going for those three to go down?
I mean, West Ham, I mean, they're probably going to change their manager at some point, but it's just they've sold Kudus and they've brought in, who did they bring in? That midfielder from Southampton, I don't remember his name. He's decent, don't get me wrong. But Callum Wilson up front. They've got no one up front really, so they've got Callum Wilson. I think they're relying on Paqueta too much, and they've got that German striker who's always injured as well. Like, just no, and like the manager's just poor. They're probably going to sack him at some point, but I don't know.
Is he poor though? I mean, he did well at Brighton. What's happened to him? Do you think that he moved on from there too quickly into that Chelsea job? Because that's a completely different type of job. He can't go bad overnight, surely.
It's not. I wouldn't say he's got bad overnight, but I just think that at Swansea and Brighton, like he was kind of at his level. He's tried to move up to Chelsea. I think like he just got exposed. Like I just don't think he's good enough at this level personally. And even West Ham, like. I mean, I'm not a West Ham fan. I think they're a dirty little club, and I'd enjoy watching them get relegated. Don't get me wrong, but West Ham's probably a little bit too big for him as well. Pause. You know what I'm saying? So,
I don't get the beef between Spurs and West Ham, man. There's some deep beef between you two. I actually like West Ham. I got no issue with West Ham at all. They're not a dislikable club for me.
Listen. I was born in East London, so I didn't really have a problem with West Ham before. But you know what it is? Their fans just hate Tottenham. Like they're just jealous. They've been a reliable feeder club for us over the years, and they just don't like that status. So I just think that they get a little bit above their station, a little bit too vocal for my liking, and like seeing them get relegated personally.
Oh my gosh. Just going to bring out your predictions again. You're going for Haaland, top goal scorer, understandable. Player of the year, Ryan Gravenberch, understandable. And you're going for best signing, Xavi Simons. I need you to explain that
one. Really, what it is with Xavi Simons, and it's not because he's a Tottenham signing, because I was looking at other players, and I was looking at Reinders for City. I did consider him. But I just think for how important Simmons is going to be for us, and what it cost as well. I mean, I think we got him for a lot cheaper than he really should have been.
Do you know? I'll be honest. I'm going to out you here a little bit. I never heard you mention Xavi Simons' name ever before you signed him, and now all of a sudden he's going to be the best signing of the season. So all the signings that was made. Hang on. Let me land. All the signings that were made in the summer, all of them. He's going to be that one that stands out of all them.
Can I say, fair enough, you never heard me mention him because I didn't think it was even possible that we can get a player like that. I thought he was going to Chelsea and it was nailed on. Come on.
He was at Leipzig, bro. Not Barcelona.
Yeah. Well, he came up through Barcelona.
He's got a high profile player.
He was at PSG. And if Chelsea were in for him all summer, apparently. So if Chelsea were in for him, I just didn't think it was possible that we'd be able to get him.
Do you know what? I always question that though. He was in the Barca academy. They didn't keep him. He was at PSG and they sent him out on loan for about 3-4 years. They didn't keep him. I always wonder why. What is it about him that they didn't see? What is it about him that they didn't see that you see? That's probably the way I should ask it.
Like I said, there's the players that they had in front of him at the time, innit? Like the attacking players that they had at PSG, and he was a young player as well. It's not like he's going to be breaking in ahead of those players. Like he was out on loan. I swear that's when they had Messi and Neymar and Mbappe and all those kind of players. Like so, yeah, he was out on loan and that. But what, do you expect him to break in as a young player in front of those players?
I didn't know he played in their position, man. I thought he was a midfielder. I swear he's a midfielder. And if you look at PSG, I mean, look at them now. You got Barcola, he's a young player. You got Doué, he's a young player. Like that might have been the perfect place for him if he was at that kind of level. I wonder why they just let him go, because I think he was only made permanent at Leipzig last season. I think.
Again, well, the manager at the time, it wasn't Luis Enrique, who does like trust and play young players in it. So I don't know who the manager was before Enrique, but I think that's partly the reason as well. Like they were signing players, and he was just unlikely to play there. He wanted to go out and play, so he moved on.
Okay, look, they're your predictions. You got to stand by them. So you got your reasons. We're going to bring up Bizzle's predictions now.
Well, signing the scene, definitely it's not going to be Cunha. I'll tell you that much.
So we've got Cunha. Got Liverpool again as champion. You got a top 5 of Arsenal, Man United in 3rd, Chelsea, and then Man City. You got Europa League place for Palace, Conference place for Spurs. Wow. Relegation, Wolves, West Ham, Burnley. No different to yours, JD. Top goal scorer of Isak. Player of the Year, Gravenberch again. I have a funny feeling that's going to be a common denominator in this podcast. Best signing, you've gone for Zubimendi. So let's start. I've got to start with your top 5. I need to know what's going on there. Like, how is it you decided that was going to be the makeup of your top 5?
Yeah, because unlike JD, I watch United, right? I don't just watch the highlights and then come and form my opinion based upon a few highlights and a few negative comments, right? And you know me, I'm very objective when it comes to certain things, right? Now, everybody keeps going on about the results. And I've been saying the results will come. Because if you look at the performances have significantly improved. We are in terms of all the right categories, we're showing up in the right categories this season. In terms of chances created, touches in the opposition box. All it is that we've not been clinical. And we take half the chances that we actually created, we'd be top of the league. And it's not even a joke. Because at the end of the day, there's been a huge turnaround in the squad. Until the results start coming in, obviously nobody going to talk. But I'm watching United week in, week out. Like I said, I'm not just watching the highlights. Yeah. The other thing that is going to go in our favor, I believe, is the fact that we don't have that European football. That midweek games, resting, training. I think coming into especially the latter part of the season, coming to the Christmas when games are coming thick and fast, and then obviously later when games get rescheduled and stuff like that. I think that is going to be another bonus for United. And it should help in terms of injuries as well. Like we shouldn't see as many injuries this season. So I think coming in the latter stages of the season, I think that is gonna be the deciding factor for us in terms of that's why I went for United as opposed to
I've got to play devil's advocate here, okay? Because you got JD who earlier said Liverpool are playing bad but winning. You're saying Man United are playing well but not necessarily winning. What would you rather have for United? Playing bad and winning, or playing well and not winning?
I would rather have progress. I'm not looking at other clubs. You know me. I'm not concerned with what other clubs are doing right now. I'm only concerned with United right now. And right now, I've seen enough to know that we can be all right. I just can't. I'm not listening to all the noise and all the eye rolls and stuff and Mr. Man up there. Like, make a difference. I'm just watching. I know, and like you man always talk about the anchors. Yeah,
my man span out of that question like Ronaldinho, bro. He was like, bam, bam, bam.
I'm just saying for him, like he never gives straight answers. And like,
how was that not straight?
Listen. You put Man United in the top 4, but you're the same brother that said that Xerxes was like Dennis Bergkamp. So some of your football.
What are you talking about? Sorry, what are you talking about, bro?
Like, do you not remember saying that Xerxes was like Bergkamp in the WhatsApp group? You don't remember saying that, no?
Tiny there saying that you got mad faith, Bizzle. What's up,
No,
Tiny?
no. I listen. Like I said, I'm a man that I'm quite
Leave you just
happily go. I will quite. I can quite happily go down the road of least resistance, where everybody's going the other way. Sorry, go the road less traveled versus the road of least resistance. I'm not a bandwagonist. I got a pair of eyes for myself, man. You know what I mean? And like I said,
Cool.
I see United week in, week up.
Listen,
Every category that counts, we are there. Every category that counts, we're there. We can as soon as you start putting the ball in net, it's over. It's not gonna be a conversation anymore.
All right, listen. You're talking about putting the ball in the net. Like I said, you've got Sesko up front, and as I said before, before the season even started, my man scored 13 goals in the Bundesliga last season, 8 from open play, 5 penalties. What makes you think this guy's gonna come over to the Premier League, a tougher league with better defenders, and he's gonna be clinical? It ain't happening. So you're talking about putting the ball in the back of the net. He ain't the guy to do it.
Okay.
Sorry, can I just interject quickly? We've had a few comments come in. I'll come back to you. Sorry. So yeah, you got Tiny said you got mad faith, Bizzle. You got Beefy who was laughing and then comes with the just wait comment. Or but wait, he said. Tiny, this one just made me laugh here. Man United second and saying you watch games is wild. I think he actually said third, not second.
Listen,
cool.
Go and watch, yeah. Listen, watch. Chances created, touches in opposition box, shots on target, even possession in the final, passes into the final third. I don't listen to the noise, big man. The facts are there. The facts are there. So at the end of the day, start putting the ball back in the net. And that's not. And this is not a system thing. This is not a manager thing. For me, I just think it's a confidence thing, and that will come. Listen. Okay, I tell you now, yeah. If we win the next 2 games, I guarantee you, Liverpool's gonna have problems against United. I will say that. I will say that with chest. If we win our next 2 games on the bounce, we go to Liverpool. It's not gonna be a pushover like everybody thinking. And I can tell you that for a fact.
Okay, I think we'll say there's nothing wrong with a man backing his team, you know. And as I said to JD, these are your predictions. You're the one who's got to sit by. And what's the score update, JD? Score update?
No, still Liverpool 1-0. They just had a goal disallowed. A good finish from Chiesa, but now he was a good couple of yards offside. So
he's a decent player, Chiesa. He needs more chances. I'm gonna bring up my predictions now. So I've gone Liverpool champions, top 5 of Arsenal, Tottenham, City, and Chelsea. Europa League place for Palace, conference place for Newcastle. I've gone also for Wolves, West Ham, and Burnley to go down. I've got top goal scorer of Haaland, same as you two. Same as you, JD. I think you went for Isak, Bizzle. Player of the year, Gravenberch. Best signing, I'm going for Donnarumma. I think that is a masterstroke. It was cheap. I can't believe Chelsea and Man United, who both needed this, did not go for it. That was crazy. I think he will end up being the signing of the summer. I do. I'm going to get cussed by Arsenal fans. Yes, I'm a gooner. And this is what I wanted to say about this, okay? If you're in any group chat that I'm in, you'll know this already. Now, if you'd have asked me in the beginning of the season, I'd have had Arsenal as champions. But after watching Arteta, this guy who's holding us back, who's not letting the guys off the leash, who's playing this overly cautious game, he's going to kill our chances of winning anything. I'm telling you for now. If you imagine, and I put this question out there, imagine Pep with our squad. Imagine Klopp with our squad. Imagine Slot with our squad. Imagine any top manager with that squad. Are you telling me they're gonna be playing at home to City, who look vulnerable and be so cautious? He wasted 45 minutes with a stiff midfield pause. I don't know what he was thinking. He's got 2 creative players on the bench when we all know if Ødegaard was fit, he would have started. So why are you not replacing him like for like? He's killing us.
Let me tell you something. Yeah, all the managers that you mentioned, you'll never get. But imagine Glasner with your squad. I'm telling you, man. Glasner is, bro. He's the next one.
He's a top manager. He's a top manager. I'd even give him a chance. But I'll tell you, man, I don't think he's got what it takes. He's not brave enough to go and win a league title or something like that. He's not. Simple as that. He's too stubborn, and he's got his favourites.
I think this is his last season with Palace. Like his contract's up, and he's getting a big job at the end of the season. I don't know where he's going, but he's going to a top club.
What's his record with Palace? You mentioned yesterday.
They're unbeaten in 17 league games. Like
That's
unheard.
crazy.
That's
That's
unheard
crazy.
of. Crystal Palace, 17 games. But sorry to go back to Man United there because I wanted to make a point when France was talking, but I you know, it's a bit hard to get in there. Pause. But Man United, like,
that's
I
really
think,
top five.
listen, and I know you said it's not a system thing, it's not a manager thing. Cool, but under this manager, he's got something like 31 points from 31 from the like 30 odd league games that he's played for. So maybe it's 34 now because you won your last game. He's got 30 something points in him from 30 something games. That's relegation form. I don't know what you've seen to think that's going to change all of a sudden, or like, you know.
Can I ask you something, Jamie?
Can I just segue into that very quickly because we've had some comments. Let me just get the comments read out and then we'll come back to you, Bizzle. So yes, Tiny. What about goals? I think that's in reference to when you were saying the chances created and all those things. What about goals? In it, what else has he said? Man, you turn up against rivals, but the general mid-table teams, they're dead. Beefy saying wishful thinking. The Tiny fully wishing that one and dreaming, Beefy. Take the handbrake off. I'm certain that was for Arteta. And the pause, that's for you, JD. Anyway, Bizzle, sorry, I interrupted.
No, listen, I was going to say, JD, what do you do for a living?
Sorry?
What do you do for a living?
What do I?
What do you do for a living? What do you do for a living? What's your
job interview?
Yeah, no, this is a question.
And
he's a wheeler dealer. I'm joking.
No, man. But yeah.
So okay, let's put a pin in that, right? Let's put a pin in that. If I come to you and ask you to operate on somebody's brain, would you be able to do it? No, because you don't have the skill set or the right tools to do it. Even if you had the skill set and you don't have the tools, you can't do the job. Everybody is jumping on this man. We approach a man that plays a completely different system to us, a different formation, different style, different setup. His first response to us was, I'll come, but can I come in the off season? No. We then force his hand. We don't support him in the transfer windows. We don't have any money to back him. We give him heaven and we give him door group. And everybody expect that he's going to work miracles. If you've got square pegs in wrong holes, it will never work. Everything takes time. So he's got one transfer window and 5 games, and everybody is in panic mode. When you look at United last season to this season, where they have been, you can see a clear progression, but no, everybody ignores that. Everybody ignores that. All this talk about, he should change his style. Look at Eric Ten Hag. What happened to Eric Ten Hag when he changed his style? If he changes his style, he loses all integrity. He can never go back to his former identity because he starts trying to fit players into what he has rather than adapting the club and the ethos for the whole purpose of why we bring him in. Instead of standing on that principle, if he starts to change his principle, he compromises the integrity. So everything takes time. United fans need to humble themselves, get off the high horse, realize it's not the 90s anymore, and rebuild takes time. And it doesn't take 11 months, it doesn't take 12 months, it takes time. He's had one transfer window. One.
Let me ask you this, because
I don't get it. To me, it's crazy.
Beefy brings up a good point here about not playing one style in the Prem. Do you not think he does need to be more adaptable rather than sticking with one style and not being rigid?
And this is what I'm saying. If anybody watches United play, 4-3-4 is the only time that ever comes into play is when we actually, before the match, when Sky Sports is telling you what the lineup is. Look at the football is very fluid. The formation is changing throughout the game. Different parts of the game is, if you play the counter attack, the setup is different. If you play in the front foot, the setup is different. When we press it, the setup is different. This is what I'm saying to you. The eye test for me, I'm not just sitting there on the sidelines getting bogged down because, okay, people can talk rubbish. Jamie can talk rubbish. I don't business with that because at the end of the day, I'm watching the football. And that 4-3-4 or 4-3-3 that everybody going on about is only relevant before the game because the football is very fluid. But nobody's talking about that. Why do you think that we created so many chances? Because the football's fluid. like I said, when these players go in confidence and they become more clinical, we'll be having a completely different conversation. Just remember, I said it. Put a pin in this episode, and we'll come back to this episode. I am saying that with you.
We'll definitely
100%.
do that. We'll definitely do
100%.
that. I'm going to move us on.
Remember this.
I'm going to move us on. JD, this is what I was saying before. My predictions are there. Look at your predictions in comparison. It's literally very similar. Very, very similar.
Actually, sorry, I was going to say though, man. Donnarumma's a shout. Actually, I forgot all about that. But maybe he's a goalkeeper
because it was a recent signing. That's why.
Yeah, and goalkeepers don't really tend to get that much credit. But and also you got to look at what Man City do this season. Like I said, like Liverpool are probably going to win the league. So unless he's like, you know, I don't know, like keeping up like De Gea stats week in, week out, then he might not even get the recognition to be that signing of the season. But no, he's a good shot though, man. He's a top goalie though.
Definitely. I'm just bringing up some of the others' predictions here because they're going to live by them as well. Trust me, we're going to run this back. So these are Trillers. He's got Liverpool champs, top 5, Arsenal, City, Tottenham, Chelsea, Europa, Newcastle, Conference Palace. Relegation is I haven't seen anyone do any different so far. He's gone for Haaland scorer, Gravenberch player of the year, Isak best signing. We'll go on to Blunts as well. So Blunts is he's got Arsenal as champions. He's more confident than I am. I can tell you that much. Liverpool, City, Chelsea, Tottenham in to make up the top 5. He's gone for Everton for Europa, Conference Newcastle. Again, similar theme to the relegated sides. Oh no, he's gone for Brentford instead of West Ham.
That's not bad. So
he's gone for Haaland, top goal scorer. He's gone for Player of the Year, Declan Rice, and he's gone for best signing, Hugo Ekitike. And I got Trimmer to send his in as well, and he's gone for Liverpool champs. Top 5 of Chelsea, then Arsenal, Tottenham, and City. I don't know where he thinks Chelsea are going to finish in second. That is not going to happen. Their defense is too questionable, and their goalkeeper's terrible. So I just don't see that happening.
That's like it for real words.
Listen, nothing's going to stop Arsenal from getting second 4 times. Europa, he's gone for Bournemouth. Conference, he's gone for Brighton. And relegated, he's gone for all the sides that came up, Burnley, Leeds, and Sunderland. I think Sunderland will stay up, personally. I do think Sunderland will stay up. Haaland, top goal scorer, player of the year, Gravenberch, and he's gone for Florian Wirtz as best signing. Whoa there. I don't know if that's going to happen. You never know. There's only 5 games in. We're all cussing Wirtz at the moment because of the money. But it's only 5 games in. Let's see what happens. You know, like I said, you lot got to live by these predictions. So we'll bring them up again at the end of the season. What we're now going to do, we're going to have a look at Fantasy League. Because, yes, we have a Don't Gas Fantasy League that we're all in. We're going to see how we've got on this week. So I'll bring it up first. Who got the most game week points? So this is for the last game week. And we've got Parker the Don, Anthony. He's got 57 points he picked up this week. But he's in 3rd place. Let's see some of his sign. Let me see if I can widen the screen a little bit because I want to see who's on his bench. Did he lose any points on the bench? Not really. No, he hasn't really lost because I hate it when that happens when you lose points from players that are sitting on the bench. But he's in 3rd. So we'll move on. You got Buck Stars, 2nd place, 50 points this match week. And I could have had more when you look on my bench. If I had the Bravka in goal and I changed that. Spence, man, the guy's let me down. As soon as he's been in my team for 2 match weeks and done nothing. So he looks like he's on his way out. I actually was meant to captain Haaland, but that clearly didn't stick. So Ekitike was captain. So yeah, 50 game week points. JD, 6th position, 35 match week points. What the hell is this? And by the way, for anyone watching, the 3 last winners of fantasy football is me, JD, and Bizzle. We're the last 3 winners. And at the moment, there's only one of us that looks like they're going on to possibly do it again.
I didn't even close, but I was on holiday.
There's always excuses. Listen, I'm not hearing excuses.
No, there's no
Everyone
excuses, man.
forgets
Like,
on 1 or
listen,
2 match weeks.
listen.
No,
Football's
no,
unpredictable.
ain't even
Football's
that.
unpredictable. So I expected Chelsea to do well, whoever they played last week. They obviously didn't do as well. Oh, no, Cucurella didn't play. Or I can't even remember anyway.
Chelsea played United. It was never going to do well. It was
Did you have
always
any on
going to
your,
get
have
flat.
you got any points on your bench there that you could have had? Yeah, got Guardiola.
Guardiola.
Got 4 points there, wasted on the bench. I hate it when that happens, man. Let's
Like I said,
have a
like,
look at yours, Bizzle. 47 match week points, not bad, but you're in 13th place. And just so everyone knows, there are only 13 teams in our league. You're bottom. You're
That's
bottom.
all right,
You
man.
won the league last season. What's going on?
Hey, who's the current champion, bro?
Yeah. You're the current champion and you're bottom. That's disgraceful. That's
Yeah,
disgraceful.
listen. I'll be honest with you. Yeah, this is the first week I actually changed my team. Yeah, if you look, I've got Marino still in the squad, bro. He's actually he doesn't even play for Villa anymore.
Listen,
I've been on holiday, bro.
that's tough, man. You know why that's tough?
Man's in Barbados, bro. Man, not business for that. You know what I mean?
Across the course of a season, everybody forgets on certain weeks to do their team. It always balances itself.
Oh no, dude! I'm saying this is the first week that I actually done it. I was not business for that. I was in Barbados, bro. Man came up football with in Barbados.
I'm not telling you to. What I'm telling you is that I'll have a couple of weeks minimum where I forget to do mine. JD would be the same, and everyone else.
That's where we're gonna close the gap in it. I'm not that fast for it. It's only what 5 years in. I'll close the gap in it.
I'm not looking to. I'm not looking to even give you a chance now.
You can't stop me.
Let's go.
I'll finish top 3 in it.
AC Trills 34 match week points in 5th position. We've got Blunt in 8th position, 37 match week points in his team. Who's he got on the bench there? Mateta. Oh man, he could have picked up some more points there. I'm sure Triller had someone on the bench with a lot of points.
Yeah, Reinders, isn't it?
Reinders. Ouch. And we'll have a look at the full league table. So this is the full league table. Don't worry, people. I'm not exposing no one. I'll just put in your name and your last initial, unless you're one of the Don't Gas regulars. Billy M. Who is this Billy M that's top? Who is this? Who invited him into the league? Who invited this person into the league? 318 points. That shouldn't even count. That should be top. I don't know you. Know yourself.
Who is it though?
You got Anthony in 3rd place. So 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th are not that far apart in points. Not that far apart at all. And then there's a bit of a drop-off down to Flamboyant in 7th. So that's the top half. Bottom half, Blunt, you're in there. Ahmed, you're in there. Fuad,
I didn't even realise Southampton have equalised. Well, it's not going penalties after all. Damn.
Have they equalised?
Yeah.
Okay. 1-1. Well done, Southampton. Anyway, so there's our fantasy league. So we'll keep you posted through the season with this. We won't do it every week, but maybe every once a month I'll bring up the fantasy table and see how everyone's getting on. Because at the moment, I'm quite pleased where I am. I'm coming for that top spot, man. I'm coming for that top spot. I'm telling you.
Listen, I thought, oh, what a miss. Is that Ekatike? Listen, I thought that Billy M was Billy that used to work with us at NCP. I assumed that's who it was, no?
No.
Nah, he's Billy Hawk.
Huh?
That's good.
I'm going to ask Flamboyant.
Yeah.
It's probably someone that he's invited into the league without asking anybody. I can remove people, you know. I'm the admin, man, so I can kick people, make myself.
We're into a couple of weeks to go in the season, isn't it? He's still at top of the
Any last thoughts, by the way? Any last thoughts? I know you, man. I've got a couple of things still left to say.
You know the funny thing. I'm gonna go back to man's predictions again, but France, you're Bizzle, you're the only person who's got Man United in your top 4 predictions. Like everybody else has Tottenham. Funny that, isn't it?
Yes, that's not funny. That's not funny at all. Like I said, I'm quite happy walking down the road less traveled by myself. I don't have to go the road of least resistance. I was never a yes man, and I will never begin to be a yes man. I make my own decisions, man, and I stand by them. and we will revisit this at the end of the season. We will revisit my reasons as well at the end of the season. Remember what I said to you. Remember that. Yeah,
Listen, my
246.
brother.
You didn't see that. Look, you didn't see, but we even get a top that. Look, they even connect the top to Barbados, mate. So you don't know Barbados for life. Yeah, correct. Beatrice is correct. You see, the top even got my national colors now, man. So yeah, we will revisit this at the end of the season, bro. 100%.
Listen, you are welcome to stand in your delusion all by yourself.
Yeah, I just want to remember. I just want to remind you, right? I just want to remind you that when Eric Tan had won his second trophy, you was gassing him and you was talking about Ange this, Ange that, yeah. And that lasted how long? You even had Robbie Williams all over the internet. I'm loving Big Ange instead.
Yeah,
I remember
that.
I remember all of that, yeah. That love affair didn't last very long. It didn't last very long. Before that, who was it? It was Conte. Everybody that we get was bad. Everybody that you got, you clubbed. It was due diligence done. You got to give Big Up Levy. He made good signings. He spent good money. Man United should have signed this person. You should have signed that person. You still finished behind me last season. You're gonna finish behind me again this season. I tell you, the race ain't for the swift, big man. You can fly with the gates. That's not a problem. That ain't a problem. I guarantee you, you will not finish above us this season. You will not even be in the top 5. I'm guaranteeing you.
This is the conversation because I'm telling you now.
Listen,
I'm gonna get some YouTube shorts out of exactly these promises. I'm getting them out.
It's all good, yeah.
The race is not for the swift.
It's all good, yeah. That
but who can endure it?
All right, cool.
Good.
Listen, yeah. Regarding the Ange thing, all right. Look, before Ange come in, I thought he'd do good. Why? Okay, again, because when he's in in Scotland, he managed to pull back a 20-point swing when Rangers won the league. And I thought, right,
in Scotland. Welcome to London, fam. The different ends, you get me? Scotland. Move from what the place. Man come ends to get a rude awakening.
I'll tell you what, I have a few things to say. The first thing I'm going to say is make sure that you tune in tomorrow for the second episode of Don't Gas the Belt. Going to be a good show. So please make sure that you check that out. That's tomorrow, hosted by Blunt. Me and JD are going to be guesting on that. And that goes out at 9 p.m. GMT tomorrow. So please check that out. We've also got the Don't Gas podcast on Thursday. At the usual time of 9 p.m. So please be on the lookout for that as well. And we should next week be getting a very interesting guest on to interview. Myself and JD will be on again next week to interview somebody, but I'm going to hold that for now. And you'll find out when the promos go out who we're going to be getting on. So please make sure you tune into that. Do not forget to like. Do not forget to subscribe. Thank you for your comments. We always try and read them all out. This has been Buckstar. Thanks to JD. Thank you, Bizzle, for coming on this pod today. I know you're usually on the Thursday, so thank you for coming on. And hope you have a good night.